received a message from Terrace Khan asking me to come.
It is nothing, dear cousin. I will attend to it. I will attend to it. Rest yourself.
Boone! Boone. Welcome, Boone. Welcome.
Braves told me you were ill.
Much more than ill. Boone, I must ask a great favor of you. Get Lawana and bring her here quickly.
It's that bad.
Soon, my people will bury me. And unless Lawana is here, they will start to bury each other.
For 15 years, she hasn't seen the land or faces of her people. Must we now beg her to return? I say she is no longer a Delaware. She's a white. And I want no white for my queen.
I challenge the words of my cousin. Luana is my daughter, blood of my blood. Does council deny her the right to be queen?
We do not deny her the right. We question her fitness.
And what will answer your question?
To see her for ourselves.
You shall see her. Daniel Boone will bring her here. You can judge her for her fitness. Is it agreed?
It is agreed.
Do you remember why I asked you to take Lawana away many years ago?
To learn the ways of the white man.
That is true. But there was another better reason. More important. I feared for her life.
Tatama?
Tatama. Many times since the death of the mother of Lawana, my council had begged me to take another woman to provide a male heir. This woman could have protected my child from Tatama's ambitions for her son. But I could not take another woman. Do you understand that, Boone?
I can understand that.
Tatama could not. These are the wedding garments of the mother of Lawana. She must wear them when she comes back.
She may not want to wear them. She may not want to come back. What then?
Then Katoga will be chief. A fine young man, brave, intelligent, but his ears are full of the words of his mother, who lusts for power, and to prove that power, she will make war, and many of my people will die. Boone, it is the deepest wish of this old man to see his only child once more before he dies.
Terrace Khan?
He must not be allowed to return.
I wish it were not necessary.
Is it necessary for you to become chief?
Daniel Boone, what a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the ripidest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, just a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man,
Hungry, Katoga? Help yourself.
You must think me foolish.
Well, it did seem a mite foolish. You leaned up against that tree all night when there was a good fire a few feet away. You're, not planning anything hostile, are you?
No.
And why are you following me?
To see that you do not bring Luana back.
Well, it's Tedescon's wish that Luana comes back.
Tedescan will do anything to prevent my becoming chief.
You know, that's interesting, because he's told me that you'd make a fine chief.
Then why does he oppose me so?
He opposes your mother. He feels as chief you would serve her and not your people.
Boone, I have been trained since childhood to rule my people.
Well, that may be, Katoga. But who was your teacher?
Luana will not want to come back.
Well, maybe we ought to leave that up to her. She's still Tedescon's daughter.
She will have forgotten by now.
If I dance one more step, I shall collapse.
Well, you should rest for just a moment. This won't be over for hours. Just one, William.
Thank you.
First, you must have one more dance with me, Pop.
Not on your life, my dear.
Come on,
No.
William.
As far as I'm
Please,
concerned,
please.
your engagement party is over.
William,
I've got to
please.
save my feet for the wedding.
Oh, there you are, Louise. For a minute, I thought you'd run off and elope with somebody else.
Father, you must convince Father to dance with me again.
Oh, yes, one more.
Away with you, boy. I shall dance only if I'm carried. Oh, stop that. That. Yes, Amos.
There's Mr. Boone here to see you, sir, and a companion.
Well, show them in, please.
Daniel Boone? Welcome. Why, it's been years, man.
About 15.
Welcome, Mr. Boone.
Mrs. Creighton.
And, your...
This is Katoga of the Delaware Nation.
How do you do? What brings you here after all these years?
Well, I hate to intrude on your party, but,
Excuse me, please. But I have to return to my guests.
well, I think you're the one I came to see, Miss. You're Luana, aren't you?
My name is Louise Creighton.
Oh, Amos, would you serve the refreshments, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And, oh, do please continue dancing. Perhaps we could go in here and talk for just a moment. Come on, darling. And would you, please? Now, darling, don't be foolish. You know that it was Mr. Boone who brought you to us. And you were called Luana when you were a small child.
Of course, Mother. I'm sorry. Why did you want to see me, Mr. Boone?
Well, your father sent me. He wants me to take you to him.
My father?
Come now, Daniel. You know the child's had only one father, me. She doesn't even remember Tedescan. What could he possibly want with her after all these years?
Tedescan is dying. He wants to see his only child before he dies. He wants her to take her rightful place as queen.
Queen?
Queen of what, for heaven's sakes?
Queen of the Delaware Nation.
Nonsense.
That's enough, Father. I'm sorry to hear Tedescan is ill. He's a great man, a fine leader. But believe me, Louise is no more fit to be Queen of the Delawares than I am to be King of Prussia.
Tell the worthy Tedescan that Miss Louise Creighton regrets her inability to attend him due to her imminent marriage.
You see, Mr. Boone, this is an engagement party. Louise and Farley are to be married in the spring.
I haven't heard anything from you yet, miss.
It's all so sudden and confusing. I don't even remember him. What would I say to him?
I don't think you'd find Tedescon hard to talk to.
Mother, I
know. It's a hard decision. But you're going to have to make it for yourself. Oh, my dear daughter, I don't want you to go. But if you don't go, you may regret it later on.
Mother, I must say, I don't like the idea of Louise traipsing off into the wilderness with this. Oh, the whole idea is ridiculous.
Would there be any danger, Mr. Boone?
I can promise you she'll come to no harm.
I know I can trust you, sir. Louise will give you her decision in the morning.
If you decide to go, Louise, I'm going with you. But don't count on it, Mr. Boone. Come on, Louise.
Oh, Mr. Boone, you must be very tired after your long journey. I'll, Amos?
Yes, ma'am.
He'll show you to your room and the,
Katoga.
Katoga.
Good night.
Good night. Elizabeth, I could use that drink.
Take the trunk, Amos.
Yes, sir, Mr. Farley.
Come back for these.
Yes.
My. Looks like you got enough clothes here to last you for a month, honey.
The bare minimum, Father. I haven't packed a single thing I won't absolutely need.
Well, you must take this one because it brings out the color of your eyes, and on a warm evening, you...
I'm afraid you all have the wrong idea. Luggage is out of the question. We're walking all the way. I think you'll find this better for traveling than anything you have in those valises. It was your mother's.
She can't possibly wear that.
It's very soft.
Delaware women have strong teeth
Strong teeth?
to chew the skins and make them soft.
We'll wear what we're wearing. Thank you. Unless... You sure you want to go, Louise?
Yes, I'm sure.
Was it necessary to be so rough?
Thank you.
1-1 gum.
What's that gibberish?
Well, that's Delaware for you're welcome. You may have noticed, Creighton, that it makes more sense sometimes to have a woman walk behind you.
Like a squaw?
Like a squaw. The Delawares, they're not like most tribes you've heard about. They stay pretty much in one place. The men hunt and fish, the women work in the fields. They're much like any other frontier people. They have a lot of pride, a lot of dignity. And their chief, Tedescon,
Pride and dignity, indeed.
You were saying, Mr. Boone?
You were telling us about the charms of the Delaware people.
well, now, Katoga's not really like that. He's just putting on a show for you.
Why, pray?
He's trying to scare you off.
Scare me off? Why?
Because he wants to be chief himself.
But I'm not going. I'm just going to visit.
Now, he really can't be sure of that. He thinks you might talk to Tedescon. Change your mind.
Eat some. Very good.
That's enough.
Delaware women do not waste food.
Nor should they, I'm sure. For they can't afford to. But Miss Creighton does waste food. She does not know how it has come by, nor does she care. She only knows that it is there and in excellent abundance, and that's all she need know. In short, she is a lady. But that's something you savages wouldn't understand. Come on, Louise, we're going home.
All right. Before you leave, I want to ask you a question first. Are you really all he thinks you are?
We were raised together, remember?
I'm talking to you.
I don't understand.
I think you do understand, but I can be more specific. Are you helpless, ignorant, in short, a lady? Is that all you are?
Whatever do you mean, all?
I think she knows what I mean. Don't you?
I do know where food comes from, Farley.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Farley?
I don't know what you're trying to do, Boone, but my fiancée has had just about enough of it.
Your fiancée also happens to be Tedescon's daughter. Aren't you interested just a little bit in knowing what that means?
It means she's the daughter of a dirty, ignorant savage, which is something I shall always endeavor to overlook.
Don't trouble yourself.
Louise, I didn't mean it that way. Louise. We're to be married.
But only if we overlook certain things. Isn't that true?
Yes. I won't have a squaw for a wife.
Do you think you can overlook my parentage, Farley? Don't you see a certain family resemblance?
Louise, wait!
You stay here.
It'll dirty your hand.
I'm sorry I'm causing you a lot of trouble.
Yes, you are. I made a promise to. Well, how did Farley put it? A dirty, ignorant savage? But I plan on keeping it if I can. Luana, you can go on back with Farley, all right. But on his terms. As a dainty little doll who faints at the sight of a hunk of meat. Do you want that?
I don't know.
Could it be that you're ashamed of what you are? That you're pretending to be a fool so you can call yourself a lady?
I am ashamed. And I've always been ashamed.
Why, Luana? Because you don't know anything about Indians except what you've heard. You know, most people don't hate Indians. They pity them. They want to uplift them. which pretty much means that they think they're inferior.
I suppose it does.
Take Katoga. Would anyone in their right senses dare pity him?
No.
No. Because he's proud of who he is and of what he is. And so should you be. You're the daughter of Tedescan, a great ruler of a proud people. Feeling inferior the way you do, you may not be worthy of him.
Mr. Boone,
Luana, you can do what you like with these. I'm tired of carrying them.
What the devil does this mean?
did you know my mother, Mr. Boone?
A long time ago.
Do I look like her?
Very much.
Do you intend to remain in those ridiculous garments?
They're quite comfortable. Will you teach me to speak Delaware, Katoga? I must have known it once, but I've forgotten. Have I done something wrong?
Well, in a way, you're more or less asking him to cut his own throat.
Because he wants to be chief.
That's right.
You didn't answer me, Katoga.
I will teach you.
Thank you.
That's too much. Come on, Louise, you're going home with me.
I'm sorry, Foley. I'm going to see my father now. Please let me go.
Not until you stop this charade.
I think you better let her go.
Well, you stay out of this, Boone. You've caused enough trouble as it is.
There's nothing keeping you here.
Louise?
I'm sorry, Foley. It isn't the same anymore. Can't you see that?
What shall I say to our... to my parents?
Tell them, thank you very much for allowing me to make my own decision. Going, no, John.
Welcome, my child.
I did not think you could remember our language.
Katoga taught me a few words on the way.
Katoga? You must be a diplomat, my child.
Well, it could be, Tedescon. I kind of think there's more to it than that.
She is very beautiful.
Like her mother.
Yeah. Yes. Like her mother.
I'll be going.
Oh, no, wait. Tonight, there will be a council meeting, and then you may go with my thanks. And if there is no war among my people, it is because of what you have done.
War?
I'll wait.
Do you know why you were here?
He said you had died.
It is true. No. We won't talk of that. There's so little time. And we have very many more important things to talk about. Death and I have only been waiting for you, my child. Yeah. Sit beside me. Are you afraid of me?
No.
Then why do you weep?
I have two fathers, and I am losing them both.
That is hard. But what I will ask of you is harder still. Tell me, are you a person of strength and courage?
I don't know.
It is not proper to be modest with me.
And yes, I am.
Then listen carefully, and I will explain.
I'll get some water.
How does she seem?
She's the daughter of a great chief.
Oh, Boone, I must ask you to do one more thing for my people.
Father!
I loved him too.
Attention! All one! Attention! All one! Attention! All one! Attention! All one!
Disturbs our council.
I am Lawana, daughter of Teduskan. I claim the right to sit with the council in place of my father.
You may sit. The council will begin.
In the name of the spirit of the feathered robe, I command the presence of the chief maker.
Who commands the presence of the chief maker?
Lawana, daughter of Teduskan, rightful queen of the Delaware nation.
All who accept this woman as queen must pay homage.
I demand the ancient trial of kings.
The right of Luana, daughter of Teduskan, has been challenged. One who cannot accept the challenge cannot rule. Is that not the law?
It is the law. Do you accept the challenge?
I accept.
Do you understand what the trial requires? That only the bravest may endure it?
Only the bravest is fit to rule.
It is your right to stand guard over the place of trial.
I will stand guard.
It is your right to choose one to stand guard with him.
I choose Daniel Boone.
Does Daniel Boone agree?
I agree.
So be it.
Withdraw the challenge. I do not understand you.
I did not expect her to accept the challenge. Perhaps she will not survive.
It is her business to withdraw. Or would you rather spend your life subject to a woman?
There are those that say I'm already subject to a woman and that you...
Speak up, my son. Say what is in your mind.
that you would rule through me and that you would make a war to show your power.
Do you believe this?
I do not know.
I have spent my life trying to win the feathered robe for you. Do you think I would steal it from your shoulders? Have I ever given you reason to distrust me? Answer me, my son.
No, my mother. No, you have not.
Well, then trust me now. You will be chief. Not slave to mother or queen, but chief. I promise you this.
Stop this, Katoga.
So can she.
This is the last moment when you can withdraw from the trial without losing honor.
Let the trial begin.
So be it.
Here you must remain until we return. You will touch no one will touch you. You will eat nothing, nor will you drink. If at the setting of tomorrow's sun you have survived the trial, I, Tatama, chief maker to the Delaware, will place the mantle of the feathered robe on your shoulders.
Aye, aye. Oh, Great Spirit, the destiny of this woman is in your hands. To interfere is forbidden. You, Katoga, and you, Boone, will remain to see that the will of the Great Spirit prevails.
You may not hold weapons. It is the law.
fall asleep.
I was thinking about white wine. Have you ever had white wine, Katolka?
I've never had white wine.
Poor Katolka. Pity Katolka.
I never should have gotten you into this in the first place.
I'm all right. Just a bit chilled.
But you better enjoy the chill while you can. It's gonna be daylight before long. Can't take anymore.
She need only loosen the thong.
I'm gonna take her down.
She must do it herself.
Stop it. Katolka is right. Let me alone. Please.
Stay with her. What are you doing here?
Do you not wish to be chief?
My mother sent you.
Just stay here. I will attend to Boone.
Go back and tell her not to interfere.
Katoga, are you all right?
I'm only paying homage to my queen. You would be proud.
It's because of you that I was able to do it.
Perhaps. I've come to say goodbye. I'm leaving with Daniel Boone.
Why? Is it because of your mother? The council said she need not go, only that she no longer be chief maker.
For her, that will be worse. No, I'm leaving because I will not be chief. I've sworn this to myself.
Isn't there another way, Katoga? Must a queen rule alone?
You're very bold.
I keep surprising myself. But a queen should be bold. What surprises me even more is that a man who wants to be chief should be so shy.